vital collectively for this group.
Jaren Jackson Jr. inside. They just put a blitz on him with Flip and Walker. Ball's loose. Sexton into the paint, drive it, and he'll
Man.
First one's up and
Tuck the jersey and son. That's how you respect the game.
Everything was the same color of socks, same color of shoes. If we're all going to wear wristbands, then but not one individual could do it.
The game, baby.
Sexton makes a pair. Memphis 16, count that, 16 10-plus point comebacks this season. When they were down in that first half tee by as many as 14. Cody Williams, little stop and pop Jay. First miss of the night. Rebound, Bain. Pippen runs with him. The trailer is Jackson Jr. Put a forearm into the chest of Walker, stays with it, ball's loose. And Cody Williams quickly finds Collier into front court. That ball was knocked down. Ball finds his way out to Cody. Collier wants it back, trying to get that first quick step. He slides on the floor, ball's loose. They're still trying to dig it out. And we got a cut there with Denver. And they're also right there with the Lakers. And, you know, when you look about how things jockey around 3, 4, 5, I mean, things change a lot in a hurry. But when it's that tight, man, every game, I don't care home or away, you got to try to find a way to win it. Corner three, good. And
important as well. It's a different style of ball without their best player, but it's still effective.
Yeah, they've taken a slide, losing 3 straight, 4 of 5. Guys trying to pull out a win tonight. They've won 9 times here at Delta Center. They were so hot in the first quarter of play. They've cooled since about mid-second quarter. Aldama gets it back. He went 0 for 4 in the first half. Bain drives on Flip. Walker comes by to help, forces the turnover. How about that pass? Take it. Isaiah to the rack and lays it in.
Doing a nice job of disrupting the half-court game of the Grizzlies.
Backboard, and that is a shooter's touch bounce in for the bucket. Double checking. Yes, that was a 3-point shot attempt from the corner. 17 now for Jackson Jr. Flip inside out. Sexton takes a bump. Remember the old commercials with Magic and Bird?
The classics.
Deontay was looking for a bounce himself off that shot. Bain across midcourt. 3 minutes in, third quarter. I'd say the key there, he got the full head of steam and the roll for 2 at Memphis. And they've done that in 2.5 minutes. And that lead jumps to 6. That's a 20-point swing. Turnovers, they try to force it into Filipowski. Aldama hands it back to Pippen Jr. Slides in between 2 defenders, gives it right back inside, and Aldama scores for the first time.
Yeah, guys need a bucket here to take care of the ball. Their 9th turnover a little while ago.
Well, it's been a 13-4 third quarter for Memphis. Filipowski looking for his first bucket. There it is. Drives it home. Flip had gone 0 for 2 in the first half.
Get a stop here.
Pippen. Aldama off the wing. Here early in the third. A quick 5 for Santi Aldama. Here's Filipowski. Open, drive, scores, and
because those slips and slides have been happening in this. Part of that was the edge of his shoe, as Polly said, did catch Jaren Jackson Jr. and slid the rest of the way.
Huff dropped it out to Pippen. Here's Bain. Jazz, good job. Desmond Bain inside Jay Huff.
2 predicament. And he is trying to help out on Bain on the
second.
Well, the game plan is to put pressure on the guards. Use that half-court line as a second defender.
Step back triple. Aldama reaches up. Wells. Pippen inside, tough shot. Scores it right hand. Pippen likes it. 16 for Pippen Jr. Travel on the other end.
Okay, but Never like to hear that about him. Session.
Oh man, that's his first block of the night. 133 now on the season for Walker. Leads the league in block shots per game. Pippen. Bain scores. He had 17 at the half, now 19. The lead, 11, 86-75.
Jazz need to rally. Not just about scoring. They got to get stops.
See if they can get the blender rolling. Cody.
Deontay George and Oscar Sheboy got some toughness in there with KJ Martin.
Wells fires a strike inside the lob. Pippen.
It's amazing they're using Huff differently now that it's a smaller lineup with Kessler in there. He likes to hang out at that three-point line. Now he's taking advantage of the height advantage.
The first, 11 in his pocket. And he comes up short. It's good to see right next to Coach Will Hardy. As Huff drives in a three, comes up short. So that strength, and KJ can jump out of the building. See if the Jazz can't mount some sort of a comeback here as Aldama jumps out on the inbound. Kennard back out. Aldama steps to his right. They'll feed inside. And right now, Huff's beating the Jazz.
Getting around, and you get Oscar Sheboy out of the paint. You got Huff again with the height advantage, taking advantage of the lob.
Jazz owned a 14-point lead first half. Now Memphis up by 14. Blocked. Huff starts a break. Aldama will lead it. He'll Euro step inside. He was born in Spain, played his college ball. Well, Memphis has scored on 10 of their last 11 possessions through, which is mounted and built a 27-9 run. Jazz need stops on that defensive end. Will Hardy's tried a couple of different looks on the floor. Sexton drives. They double him down in the paint. Clears it away. Gets it back. Rises up. The bucket's away. Good.
Got it right back.
Kennard. He was wide open. Until you mentioned he was the one player that hurt the Jazz back in mid-March. He had 30 against Utah. Sexton short. Kennard the rebound.
The offense right now for the Grizzlies has kind of figured out the Jazz's defense. A little penetration kick.
Kennard step back triple. Lefty takes a bounce out to Pippen. He gives that ball away. Guess who? Huff. It comes out. Pippen rebounds in a crowd. Goes out to Wells. He can't hit. Jazz can't grab a defensive rebound. And Kennard
just made it easy for him.
3 minutes left, third quarter. 96-78. This quarter dominated by Memphis. They put up 30. Played his college ball at Kentucky.
Well, congrats to Coach Wojciechowski. The job he does with his guys, and puts a lot of hard work, he and his staff, into that, and congrats to them.
Aldama passes off to Bain, takes a bump. Huff somehow. One hand. Huff looking for a double-digit game. And a couple Jazz players have passed. I think Ronnie Price will try to give you a sneak peek here in a moment. 98-79. Juzang turns the corner, drives paint, inside out. That's a tough shot, and it's short. Bain in the right place at the right time for the rebound. Kicks it into high gear. Front court, one bounce. Huff.
Jazz in a tough position in that paint.
2 minutes left in this third quarter, and it's been all Memphis. Utah was so three-point efficient in the first half, 13 of 19. And since it's 1 of 11, it's all back over and back. A little too relaxed in that chair. See? I'm telling you, come on, 11. Aldama, Kennard, They go corner into 3-ball.
Proud of their individual development. Not only that, but this is the closest team that many of them have been on. The culture and foundation has been built, and that's what the Jazz have to have moving forward for the future.
You know, thanks, Holly. And I tell you, the comment there by Will, from the heart.
Yeah, especially about the fan base.
Yeah.
Well, I was in Delta, Utah yesterday doing a concert. I mean,
Walking during the break continues to be Jazz Nation, but they're on it. And this summer is going to be so intriguing to see what happens in the lottery, the draft. What else Danny Ainge, Justin Zanuck have planned?
Well, it's so important for these players. That's the time where you really grow, is when you're working out in the summer and what you come back with the following season.
That's Walker Kessler. Filipowski will take giant leaps in the offseason as he tried to feed a big to a big.
A little too early on the pass. Edey had not committed.
Floater. Conchar had a couple of threes in the second quarter. 8 points off the bench. 109-84. This game got away in the third. Flip for three.
And a three for him because he had Conchar on a really good contest as Edey gets in there for a banker.
Boy, glass. Zach Edey. He only took 3 shots in the first half. Hasn't played a lot of minutes. Huff has dominated in the paint. Filipowski. That's a beautiful spin. Inside finish.
Oh, boy.
That was quick.
Talk about graduating. Kyle Filipowski with a kind of a vet move there on the spin move off a shot blocker.
He had 18 against the Cavaliers, and he's coming on strong here in the fourth quarter. Duke is the #1 seed, one of the 4. They're going to take on Arizona. Sweet 16. I have a feeling.
Danny Ainge's alma mater, and I asked Colin, is there any kind of friendly, trash talk back and forth, anything writing on the game? And he's like, I actually forgot they went to BYU. So I forget none of these kids were born when Danny Ainge was making that dash through Notre Dame that I remember so vividly, and then playing Ralph Sampson in Virginia. So Colin does not seem that concerned.
Bobby, we'll have to talk to him on a follow-up after that game. Yeah, he ran through Notre Dame. That's still an iconic moment, as is the '83 national championship for a guy sitting next to me. North Carolina State.
Yeah, BYU sitting at a 6 seed, the same seed we were in '83 when we won it.
The big man throws second triple of this game, averages 1 attempt. Cody from the corner. Bowler, that's right, you were a 6 seed just like BYU.
That's right. And Bowler, on Edey, that's really exactly what Coach Will Hardy would like Walker Kessler to learn to do. Those are good shots. You're not going to force any, but heck, if you can get a few of those a game, it helps.
Kind of a tough year for the Jayhawks.
Yeah.
Defense broke down and just an easy 2 down low. Vince Williams.
Well, we're sitting on only 6 stops this entire second half for the Jazz. The defense really has been non-existent. And a lot of times that affects you on the other end. If you can't stop a team, you can't put the ball in the hole.
Inside push to a team concept, or is it individual?
Well, with this lineup, it's a team concept because.
Look, I'm looking at him. No, I don't think he heard that.
Boone is my man, though. He's looking at me now.
Like, what happened? Yeah. He'll hear about it. Someone's going to text him right now.
Yeah, you will.
Patient. Memphis in no hurry as they burn this clock. Vince Williams passes out. Good D by. Forces a shot, but the rebound finds its way back into the hands of Memphis. One more time. Zach inside. Count it.
Jazz. That just shows you that Jazz, with the inability to stop them. Second and third tries.
Well, that last time out, the box score handed to us, and you had to do a double take because the Jazz have been a really good rebounding team throughout the year. Memphis 41-4. Drives in. The free throw. 125-92. Jazz led by 6 after the first quarter, up by 1 at the half, and then down 23 after. Free throw, full is $50, so grab yours while they last. And I'm going to bet you, T, if asked, Stokeman will sign it.
Oh, absolutely.
Line it up. Have a little table out there.
You know he's got his own special paddle. I'm sure he's got his name engraved on it. All of his wins, he just checks them off.
Checks them off. You know, he's an avid bowler, and he used to carry or travel with his own bowling ball. You know that's a serious guy right there.
Stoke man.
Conchar. Edie getting some minutes here in the fourth quarter. Short shot clock and the rebound. Back out to Collier. 6 minutes left, halfway through the fourth quarter. Jazz will play Houston coming up on Thursday. Fly out to Denver and start a 5-game road trip. Collier bounces down low inside, goes up and under, and a
Works that way.
I don't think so. Collier at the line. Let's check in with Holly.
We've told you this Pistol Pete videotape that his dad would make him watch as a kid. You know how we said Isaiah just has it, like the Vision Pistol Pete VHS.
A VHS.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'd say the pistol, one of the best to handle a basketball. There's a hook shot, short. Have one.
Just in case what?
You got to throw in
It's a
one of the
collector's item?
Yeah. Just in case you come across an old Pistol Pete video. Just in case.
They aren't coming back. It's like short shorts, bro.
Left alone. Boy, towed it up and dropped it 130-96 with just over 5 minutes left. Jalen Wells has had spot minutes tonight. There's a shot high off the glass, trying to put it over the top of Edie. Quick hit, triple, up, out, rebound, Sheboy. Mikhailuk. Free throw line, jumper short. Everything's, I'd say there's been a lot of short shots in this game tonight.
Yeah, it hasn't really been a lot of execution offensively either. I think the win is just out of the Jazz's sails right now, and they're just trying to find something this last 4.5.
Two really bigs to play side by side. Edie and Huff.
Well, game's out of reach at this point. They just probably are trying to get guys extended minutes and different lineups in there themselves.
That's a nice pass. Cam Spencer.
Yeah, and at this point, Bowler, I mean, I'm looking from here. There's really no communication defensively.
You seeing one-on-one?
Yeah, I'm just there's no communication from the Jazz as far as who's got who. You know, pointing at guys, saying I got him.
With Walker off the floor, T, it kind of is Walker's job.
Because it will sure help you, especially with one more game here at home and then a long road trip. Just a little thing.
T, after tonight, just 9 games remain. 3 at home, 6 on the road. There's Wells. Jalen Wells up on his toes and going to bring that back.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's energy is when the Jazz are making those runs. It's been tough to get a run for them.
3-point play, 18 for Collier, 4 assists. And the reason why that number is low, he's passed out, but just not many shots made. You know, see, I'm speaking mostly here in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Wells step back 3. Edie in the crowd. Tallest man on the floor has a rebound, tries it back in. Conchar gives it back. Mikhailuk tries to help. They pass it out. Here's Huff. Cody Williams clears it out to Z. Jazz will have Houston here on Thursday night. Give it back to Sheboy. He rolls inside. That's a great left hand and a foul. Two.
Gaining so much respect around this league. Teams know that Collier's, well, yeah, and so when you know what your greatest asset is, you have no problem knowing you can get by anyone. And what Isaiah Collier has been able to do is make decisions with that speed on the fly, whether they take it to the rim, pull up, steal the ball and go. I mean, the guy is just dangerous.
Yeah, he picked the pocket inside. KJ can't finish. And the rebound to Spencer. Huff helped turn this game around in the third quarter. 2 minutes left. Wells turns and fires up a three. (19 of 43). Memphis from downtown. That's 44%. The Jazz have gone 16 of 40. But the three ball, they found that rhythm back here in the second half.
It really is a different landscape with the Grizzlies, different game plan, so to speak, without Ja in there. But they have learned to adapt without him. They're still a deep ball club.
They are. They still have speed, but not that breakaway, blazing speed that Ja owns. Wells back-to-back threes.
And they've got a big and Jaren Jackson Jr. who can pretty much play at all three levels as well.
Jackson hasn't been on the floor, hasn't needed to be. Another rebound, Huff, as the final minute 10 is ticking away here in Salt Lake. Edey jumps out. He's already hit 2 threes. Jumps inside the arc. Conchar. Huff, he'll dial it up. Really bounced one in. And the rebound fought for and won by Sheboy. Collier for three. There you go. Splash. And Isaiah goes over the 20-point mark, Big T. 21. 140-103. Stick around. The Siegfried and Jensen post-game report coming up. Lauren and Mike upstairs will break it all down, and you'll hear from Coach Hardy, players. And the final seconds will tick away. The Jazz early by 14, but the third quarter was the difference maker as the Grizzlies outscored the Jazz 40.
Grizzlies come back.